Hello, I'm Alexis Jarrett, the recipient of the 2025 Honorary Alumnus Award. My father played football for a year at Oklahoma under Bud Wilkinson after he came back from the war. So I grew up watching him umpire, ref, and I'd always say, "Dad, when can I go do that?" And he'd say, "Well, they don't have that for little girls." So I would get out and play sandlot softball and baseball, and mainly baseball, and go run the track when the boys are running the track. I'm on the side running with them. So my whole life has been centered around sports. Graduated from Duluth, Minnesota East High School after spending most of my high school life in Independence, Kansas, and then graduated from Minnesota Duluth and taught 4 years in Esco, Minnesota, and then came here to Missouri. My sister-in-law submitted my name, and they sent me a packet and said, "Please send your resume and journalism, anything connected with your journalistic activity." And one of the print that I sent was when I was a senior in college. I'd done a story on Coach Devine, who graduated from my college, and they saw that and called Coach Devine, and then he gave me a thumbs up. So I thought I could choose which one I wanted, and it had assistant director of athletics, sports information for 8 sports, head coach of women's track, basketball, and softball. So when they offered me the job, so I said, "So I get to choose?" And they go, No, this is the whole job." I said, "The whole job?" They said, "The whole job." If you look back now, it's daunting, but it was also very exciting, and it was this dream, we're gonna be able to do this. And I think the first day we had 300 girls cram in that door, and that shocked everybody. They were just stunned. The first night before the first game, I sat them down on center court, and I couldn't find a janitor to turn the lights on. And there was one light that was shining on the center court. And so they were in a circle, and I said, "Look around here and understand tomorrow night you will make history. You will be able to tell your children and your grandchildren what you started to." And this stopped, and they looked around, and you could hear them kind of wrestling. And so all of a sudden the lights popped on, and they're like, "Wow, we're really accomplishing something, aren't we?" I said, "Yes, this is started." To me, it's enormous to be able to be recognized for contributing to this magnificent university. And with me being recognized, the whole program is being recognized. Every one of those women that competed are being recognized. Every one of those coaches that came with me are being recognized. It's a tremendous honor, and I thank the committee and the selection committee for bestowing that, because I accept it for all of us.